This is Penny. Penny's not my real name, but under a pen name, my name is Penny. In this first video, we are going to go over my chats, a couple of my chats and what they do. I'm going to show you all where to buy the plugin, and then we're going to go over the plugin settings. You'll have to excuse me. I apologize. I'm just getting over a sickness and my voice is kind of froggy. But let's get started. This is my WordPress site where I have my different bots that I've created. Some of them are created with Claude 3.7. Some of them are created with Gemini. I have a couple that are created with, actually I think just one created with Grok. And each of these bots does something different for me. So Gemma and Gideon, they act as book coaches, editors, basically brainstorming, outlining, things like that. And I do prefer Gemini for this. I have a couple of Claude 3.7 bots that do some of the writing, and the reason I have a couple of different ones is because I specify which bots are going to write clean, closed door romance versus open door, spicy romance. And we'll see when we're looking at the settings, we'll see the different ways that I create those. Okay, so let me show you all the plugin. Okay, it's called AI Engine, and I will link the website so you can see what it all can do, what it's really used for. I don't use it pretty much for anything that it's meant for, but you might decide that you will want to open up a site to let others use your chatbots. That's an option. I'm not going to do that because I'm way too busy to even think about trying to handle another website. I do have the pro version. It is $60 a year. The reason I have it is because I was using advanced forms. But honestly, now that I'm looking at it again, I think you can just use the free version. And I've installed the free version on a brand new site so we could go through and make sure that you can just use the free version. And we'll get to that when we are doing our testing. So I'll link this. You'll get to see what the plugin's all about. And then I'm also going to link the plugin download from the directory, from the WordPress directory. And this is for the free one. So this is where you'll download it and install it onto your WordPress. So let's go back. Oops. We're going to go over the plugin settings. So let's go into my dashboard. We're going to go into the AI engine. Now there's a lot of different tabs. I'm not going to go over every single tab. When you install it, you can look at the different tabs. I will go over the ones that I use. Of course, the first thing you would do is, if you're buying the pro version, you will want to put your license in there. This is the main tab for chatbots. And these are the different chatbots here. So let's just go over the chatbot settings really quickly. This is where you will name your chatbot. You can give it an ID. And you're going to say yes for local memory. That way you can leave and come back and it'll be there. If you do not check yes, then anytime you close the page, it's going to be gone. It's not going to stay. This is important if you know you have a long message thread and you want to come back at a different time. You definitely want the local memory. This is where you put the instructions for your bot. So for Amelia, she's a ghostwriter. Core identity. So you are Amelia, you're a professional ghostwriter skilled in these different genres. You hate M dashes. You write with confident voice. I did use some of these I found in the group, the AI for Writers group. I kind of made my own and kind of mashed them together with ones that I had come up with. If you all want a copy of this, I can provide that as well. The next thing is the AI model. You're going to choose which environment. So if you are OpenAI for chat, Claude, which is Anthropic, if you have your AI API through Anthropic. I use Open Router, so that way I have access to all the different models. And you can choose which model you want for this chatbot. So for Amelia, I'm using Sonnet because I really love the way 3.7 Sonnet self-moderated writes. You can set your temperature. You can set the max tokens that you would like. Let's see. This is the thresholds. So this is where I input the maximum number of characters that I can input. So I have it really high because I do input full-length novels in there, and you want to give the input a lot of characters, or else it's going to cut off. The max messages, this means the number of historical messages that are sent to the AI model. I usually have this at 100. I don't know why it's 50. I can change it. I like to be able to keep very long messages back and forth. And then the truncate the context. This is for content aware. I'm not going to go over content aware embeddings and things like that in these videos. That's something totally different than just the chatbot itself. This is the appearance. This is what you want the chatbot to look like. So you want the avatar, and then you can choose which avatar. The name and starting sentence. For the user, type your message here. That's what you see here. It's pretty self-explanatory for this. The UI builder. I actually don't use this for theme. I just choose ChatGPT because it matches my theme. It's actually the dark one. If you hit none, you obviously want a theme on there. Timeless. That's what it's going to look like. I just really prefer the way the ChatGPT looks. Let's see. This is the short code that we are going to be using to put on the page itself. But you can just, we actually don't even need to come here to get the short code. You can just click here and that will copy, and then we'll paste it, but we'll do that later. If you have a chatbot created and you want to duplicate it, this is what I do because I don't want to type out all the instructions. I could just duplicate it, give it a different name and change what it does. You can just, and then change if it's going to be a different AI model. I use that duplicate a lot. If you want to create a new chatbot from scratch, you just click on the plus button. We're going to go over quickly how to set up your API key. So in settings, under AI, you will have your environments. So you open up, choose which environment. You can choose the drop down. Put your API key, which I will be deleting this key, so don't worry about it. This is how you set up your environment. If you have any questions on any of the settings, if there's something that I forgot, because I've been doing this a while, so I probably forgot like an easy or not easy to me, not so easy to new users. If there's anything that doesn't make any sense, just drop a comment and I will answer it. Yeah, so the next video we are going to create a new bot. I'm going to paste the instructions and we're gonna create a page and add the short code. So I'll see you guys in the next video.